Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a connection which may be under the category of a long-term connection. It could have been a relationship. This could have been in the past. This could be currently. Some of you may be in a situationship. For others of you, this could be a connection where you feel that there's a whole lot of love or something going on here. You do have the love card. It's really nice, very sweet to have that card. There's a whole lot of energy, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Everything was so great in the beginning here, and then all of a sudden we have some dark cards coming up. Not bad, not bad. Okay, good. So when I say dark cards, this deck, firstly, many of you know I do interpret this deck completely different than what the original interpretation is with the book that it comes with. And in this deck, I categorize certain types of cards, and there are at least 1, 2, 3, 4 cards here that are a little bit on the dark side in the sense that the emotions are very dark. They're very sad, upsetting. There's stress, there's tension, there's worries. Now, because of the intensity of these cards, it could also be, Sagittarius, that you are feeling this. However, the main objective here is to see what your person of interest is feeling. So the majority of these cards, it does show what they are feeling for you. And this is somebody who's thinking about you. Someone who perhaps you have not even met in a while. If you don't know who this person is, this could be somebody from your past thinking about you. Many of you may not want that, so this is not going to resonate for you then. However, for those of you that are wondering, your current person of interest, what it is that they're feeling, these are the emotions and feelings. Here we have pleasure, followed by energy, love, change, challenge, illness, wellness, illusion, abundance, and then we have beauty under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Sagittarius, I feel a whole lot of pleasure with you. The pleasure that you give to me in my life, it's not just physical. It's emotional and it's spiritual as well. My heart feels happy. My life feels alive, alert, vibrant. There's an inspiration that I get from you. And I want this feeling to continue. In you, I have found someone who has this way of making all of my chakra centers come to life. You bring this life force energy with you that is very strong, very dedicated, and I react to it quite well. You make me feel one with nature, one with the universe, and even one with you. And I feel spiritual. I want to explore my inner self because of you. And I know that things have been tough, a lot of rough waters in this connection, but I do have love for you. This love that I feel, it's true, it's pure, it's clean, it's sacred. This is unconditional love. And this love stems from that spiritual side of me. I do love you. But certain things need to change. Too much of the same thing keeps happening. It goes around and round in a circle, in a cycle. It just doesn't finish. There's no completion. And so in order for things to change, I must take that action. I have to change myself. Things can no longer be the same. I also feel that in this connection, there is this challenge that I'm facing. I am facing a dilemma, these problems, where I don't know what to do, what to say, where to go. There's a solution that I need to find that seems to be very difficult to find. This is now a riddle that can't be solved. And because I can't make those changes, because it's so challenging, I feel depressed. There's a sense of desperation, despair, and depression. I also feel restricted. Certain things are holding me down. They're weighing me down below the surface of this water, not allowing me to get up. Not allowing me to get up and see your shining face. I do feel that in this connection, there are certain things that not only have weighed me down, but they have truly restricted me. Now I feel there are restrictions, constraints, burdens, responsibilities, certain things that I have to do that I cannot let go of. I cannot escape from this. Whatever happens, happens. There's no changing that. And even though I may feel that you have the power of making me ill, you have the power of making me well, I don't show this to you. I stay emotionally detached, and I don't open up to you about what I'm truly feeling on the inside. What am I hiding? The fact that I love you. I don't want you to know, because then things would have to move forward, and right now it's a challenge for me. I hide behind a veil. I hide behind a false mask. And I don't truly open up to you. I don't tell you what lays deep down inside. There is a sense of abundance. This abundance that I feel that I want to make a change to the way I earn money, to the way I view materialistic things. I want to have a change as well. I want to be that person who can provide and be there for you. Sometimes I think we would make a great power couple. But me not being very settled down right now mentally, I don't think I can be with you because I'm not good enough for you. You deserve somebody better who can take care of you. Perhaps you don't want to be taken care of. You can take care of yourself. But I feel as somebody who loves you, I want to be there for you. I want to take care of you. Overall, you are very beautiful, very handsome. I see that there's this vibrance that emanates from you. You are one with nature. I feel that in this connection, you have this way of looking into this glass, but you also show me my reflection. And when I see my reflection, I see something that I don't really like. I am inspired by you. I want to be more like you. And I sometimes feel that I'm not good enough. You are beautiful on the inside and out. On the inside, your personality, your charm, your charisma, your talents, your character, I admire. And on the outside, you're like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. For now, I take solace in having pleasure from the spiritual side that I have shared, that I once shared, and that I still share with you on a spiritual level, even if I can't be with you physically because I'm hiding, because this is a challenge. I still feel connected to you spiritually. And I do love you. But I hide it. All right. Sagittarius. Isn't that just wonderful when people love us but they don't tell us, and then all we're ever doing is just assuming? Oh, crosswatcher. Life is short. Give it a go. Start talking. All right. So I'm going to have a look at another set of cards I have. Those are, well, not those, but it is the Lover's Path Tarot. And I look at this deck specifically. It really is I love this deck. Actually, it's one of my favorites. That's why I ordered it. And it's a way for me to get to see in the past. So I'm going to go into a little bit in the past to see what really happened in this connection. So things may have been wonderful. They may have been okay. But then all of a sudden, things started to go downhill. And this person, as I can see with the illusion card, they were not very open. They were not talking to you as much. So let's see what happened in the past, where once upon a time this was a very sweet connection and now it's very sour. The first set of cards that I had just read, that is your current status. And here we go a little bit into the past to see what happened. This is for those of you that may have not gotten closure. This person may have faded. They may have ghosted you. The distance between you now emotionally may be, and physically might be quite far. Maybe this person's not contacting you as much. Perhaps they're texting you once a week or once a month. And before it would be like every day. So this person took a step back. What is the reason? We have here Grace, Princess of Coins, and then we have the Three of Staves. So this deck, I read in the reverse. Grace. Ideally, this talks about a lack of inspiration, not really having hopes, and not really wanting to fulfill any dreams anymore. Here, this individual, at some point in time, they had these feelings of not wanting to follow their bliss. Why? Because there was insecurities. Feelings of unworthiness. and ignoring their intuition. Now, feelings of unworthiness. When we were at the abundance card, talking about materialistic gain, I did mention that, where this person may feel that you deserve better. You may not deserve them. So for some of you, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But on some level, this person felt unworthy. Feelings of unworthiness. And because of them not being up to par, they felt these insecurities. And because of that, they did not follow their bliss. They did not follow what made them happy. Their intuition was telling them what to do, but they were ignoring it. Not good. They did this because this is what they thought was right for them, because this is what made them feel comfortable. Here we have the Princess of Coins. The Princess of Coins here talks about too much time thinking and not enough doing. Waiting for money. Waiting for business news. And having unrealistic planning. There was knowledge that was necessary to be gained in order to make the dreams turn into reality. There was a lack of practical planning, and any sort of mail or messages that should have been brought to the front were not. So what I'm seeing here with the Princess of Coins, this is a princess, so this is somebody who's not a king, right? This is somebody who's immature or inexperienced. This person had too much time thinking and not enough doing, so they were not taking action, right? We should, and we always should, judge people based on their actions. Of course, words are nice, they're sweet, but it's really the actions that they take, and not just once or twice. It has to be consistent behavior. Consistent. You have to have that consistency. And here we also have waiting for money. So what's going on there? Waiting for money. Was this person waiting for some sort of, I'm getting the word inheritance, which is not really that cool, guys. Let's try to work ourselves, unless you have some type of, a medical issue or any type of issue where it prevents you. But here, this person is waiting for money, and the money could come from any source. It could be maybe waiting for a job, waiting for that call from that interview. It could be maybe they put in a claim, maybe something happened to their car or something and they're expecting money. But it's a certain amount of money that could actually make a difference to them in their life, and it wouldn't make them feel so unworthy. So there's something going on here regarding materialistic stuff and financial stuff. That's what's going on. Because of that, any type of plans they would have made with you, Sagittarius, it appears to be unrealistic. So there's two sides to this person. One side where they seem as if they have it, they've got it all together. They're going to make plans with you because they're achieving this, they're achieving that. However, on the inside, they were unable to achieve all of that, they feel. And so they feel unworthy of you. But also, they do have this ambition that they want to settle down, that they want to have more money, that they want to be that person that doesn't have those insecurities. They want to make those realistic plans. The problem is they couldn't, because right behind the scenes, there was no proper safe foundation for them. They didn't feel comfortable enough because they didn't feel worthy enough. Now here we also have the Three of Staves. The Three of Staves here, it talks about ambitious plans that may have been made, but they are not grounded in reality. Frustrating delays. Here there was an inability to transform their goals into realistic action. There's a lot of waiting and a lack of planning. So it's very similar here with the Princess of Coins, where there was ambitious plans, but nothing really came to fruition. It was not grounded in reality. So, Sagittarius, you were dealing with somebody who on the inside, they really had those good intentions that they wanted to do something with you. They wanted to be with you. They wanted to provide for you and live with you and build with you. But they couldn't. The issue here is that they probably did not tell you all of this. And so now you know. But they did have the intention. They just realized after the situation got very deep, the both of you became very close, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, they realized that they don't have what it takes to be in this relationship or in any relationship, not just you. It's in any relationship because they have a certain set of standards. I need to earn this much money. I need to be providing this much. This is how much input I have in this, particular decision. Things like that. This person really wanted to be engaged, but they felt useless and worthless because if they don't have certain types of things or, materialistic things that they can give to you, they don't feel it's a secure connection. So they wanted to make you feel comfortable. However, they realized that they could not make you feel comfortable because they did not have the means of doing so. And so they took a step back and they realized that, you know what, I can't do this. I want to do it, but this is not me and I can't make my Sag happy. I'm just making these plans or they're not in reality. I'll say everything my Sag wants to hear, but unfortunately I can't do it. That's what's happening, Sagittarius. It's up to you how you want to treat this person. I'm not sure if this person is on the go trying to get things done. Hopefully they are. All right, let's have a look at the Beginner's Tarot. So these I do read in the upright. Okay, we have here the Emperor, followed by the Sun card, then we have a Seven of Wands. These are any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest may have towards you. There's two extremes to this person. When they're with you, they seem as if they know everything, as if they are the master of all trades, and not a master of none, but literally a master of all trades. Here we have somebody who's the Emperor. The Emperor here talks about how this person, they do love you, and they do want to commit to you. They want to, again, they want to provide for you. They want to take care of you. They want to love you. They want to give you all the things on the planet that you really love. Maybe even beyond. But they just want your life to be comfortable. However, the one kind of issue with this card I see is that with this character, usually it's my way or the highway, or it's just their way of thinking. It could also be they may love you the way that they know how to love, but they may not love you the way that you want to be loved. And that's an issue. So their way of loving is quite different and unique. Everybody has a different way of loving. Some are more physical, some are more practical. Here we have the Sun card. They want joy, happiness, prosperity, freedom, just bliss. They want that with you. They want all of that with you because they feel that in this connection, there is something that could come out of this, something better. Now, this does show a new hope, a new day, and they are looking forward to that. They are hoping for that. We have the Seven of Wands. It does talk a little bit about struggles and wanting to get over some of the obstacles and hurdles that this person has. Certain things they can get rid of, certain things they can't, but they're trying to manage. And before it gets to the Seven of Wands, before it gets to the Nine of Wands or the Ten of Wands, they understand now that there's certain things that they need to let go of, certain things they need to put to sleep, and certain things they may need to challenge, which you had the challenge card earlier. Then we have here the Three of Pentacles. I'm also just hearing in my mind's voice, getting your priorities in order. So here with this card, I'm getting that, getting their priorities in order. We also have here the Three of Pentacles. So this could be somebody who you've worked with currently or maybe in the past. It does talk a lot about affection and love. Somebody here falling in love with the other. Could be in the workplace, could be outside. Or it could be you know this person through somebody else, through an association through somebody else. If that's the case, it's still somebody here's falling in love. Now, if that's not the case, this also talks about wanting to manifest, wanting to construct, and wanting to build some partnership with you. This person may want to work on something with you simply because they want to be in your company and your presence. Then we also have here the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords here, it does talk about how things were very turbulent. There was rough waters I mentioned earlier before with that change card, right? There's rough waters that were there before. And so this person wants to have the smooth sailing going forward. They're pretty tired of the way things have been. And so for that reason, yes, it does indicate here that they are moving onto calmer waters. They want to move beyond this. One of the reasons why they want to move beyond this is because there's a lack of understanding and a lack of clarity that they have for certain things that have taken place in this connection. The overall arching theme here, we don't really have a very grown-up kind of individual. We're dealing with a page, not even a knight. So with the page here, it does talk about how this person feels very sexually attracted to you. They are very attracted to you, and because of the way that you look, mostly, they want to be with you. They are going to approach you because of the way you look. However, remember you had the love card, so they do love you. There's no doubt about that. Their approach is going to be that of a page. It's not going to be a king. It's not going to be a knight. A page is somebody who is very maybe shy, very timid, maybe a few small sentences here and there, but not something too elaborate. And for them, in a way, they're kind of shy and they're intimidated by you. So they do want to reach out. And I do see here that they are going to reach out. But remember, there's going to be a little bit of a struggle here. Even if they reach out, they may have these intentions. But there's a lot of struggle that they have to face and they have to go through before things can even get better in this connection between the both of you. All right, so I do see this person taking some action. However, there will be delays. All right, we have here Archangel answer cards. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. Okay. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. The situation will improve. Very nice. And that is definitely what's needed. Within the next few months, you have a timeline. That's up to you. So you do have a choice. Because of those changes, some of you may be quite impatient now at this point because you've been waiting for a long time. And for some of you, it's like, when is this person going to settle, or when are they going to be financially stable so that they finally reach out to me? That could take months. It could take years. And that's the issue. Do you wait or not? This is why you have the card. It's up to you. It's a choice. All right. So we have here, the situation will improve within the next few months, but it is up to you to either take that chance with this person or perhaps stop, take some time off and move on to somebody else. The only reason this has come up, it's up to you. It's because some of you have really gotten quite frustrated because you don't see any progress forward. Nothing's really moving forward and it's just taking so long. And we're all, adults here. Hopefully, many of you are adults. We're not getting any younger, right? And this person is now starting to really upset. I'm getting a naughty word. But they're starting to get upset. This is your side. This is you, okay? You're starting to get upset because it's just taking so, I'm getting the word delay. It's just delayed. So much delay. And because of that, time is precious. This is why you ended up getting this card. It's up to you whether you want to be with this person or not. You can always hop on to a different branch, like I've told you, many of you, some of you who are new. Our existence, our timelines are kind of like a big tree. That is a story of our existence. And it could be on many levels, many realities. But each branch has a different story that's already been written by the celestials, by the angels, by God, approved by God. And so you're like kind of like a squirrel situation here where you can hop on from one branch. If you don't like that situation anymore, hop on to the other one. And that life is still written for you. That path is still written for you. The outcome of that one will be different than this one. But not all of you are going to be happy in this branch. So it's best to change. That's for those of you that are just kind of really upset about this now. Because within the next few months, there may just be progress. It might be 5%, might be a lot of percentage. It depends on the individual's circumstance, right? Not everybody here is the same. Not your storylines are not the same. They are also saying here to ask your angels, so you can always meditate and pray. We do not pray to angels, but we do the way I do it. I pray to the Christ consciousness. That is Christ, that is Jesus. From there, in my mind's eye, I talk to his Father. From there, I ask the Father, the Almighty, give me permission to talk to archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and then you give them permission, the angels, to help you, and you tell them about your story, your situation. They already know. They just want to get that permission from you to kind of intervene and help. And within a split second, not even a second, you're just in that energy. And sometimes people can feel it. Sometimes they can sense it. We also have here, some of you are quite impatient because it's been such a long time. And they are saying here to wait. So waiting is one of the kind of advices that they're giving you here. It's not always easy waiting, because if you've been waiting for months and years, it's just going to be a waste of your time, which is why you got this card. It's up to you. So it's probably this time round, right? It's probably really important for you to reevaluate this entire situation, your situation with this individual. Is it worth it? Right? You need to have a look at that. Whatever you have gone through, you've gone through a lot. And they are saying here, you are ready. You're ready here means you're ready emotionally, spiritually, and physically to tackle and to take on whatever may come in this connection. And there is going to be abundance. So at the end of the day, when you ask your angels, there's going to be abundance. And even if you make up your mind and change, we have here, it's up to you. There still will be abundance. Either way, there's going to be a situation that you're in that's going to improve. Now, we also have here, communicate clearly, the overall arching theme. There's no harm, even if it doesn't work out with this person, there's no harm in telling them, giving them feedback, right? What happened, why you feel the way that you do, and why you want to move on. But for those of you that want to stay in this connection, communicate clearly also means to let them know how you feel, but don't bombard them with information. A lot of people write paragraphs and pages, and your person of interest may read a little bit, and then they start skimming over it. And then they reach the end very quickly because they don't even want to read it all, because it's so much to read. So let's not do that, because people do get lost in the details and they are unable to focus on the actual issue that's at hand. So maybe 4 or 5 points maximum. Keep it minimum, okay? And we have also the feeling that when you write this, I know you want to express yourself, but this person may not take it that way. They may just think that, well, some people think that we're just chatterboxes. We just talk. And there's no real substance. There's no real relevance to what we've written. So you really do have to be very careful when you write to this person. I don't want you to be walking on eggshells. But just know that everybody's time is precious. And even when you write something, people will either understand it or they will dismiss it. Also, I wanted to mention for those of you who are new, using the I method is not bad. I feel this, ... I believe this. I think this, therefore, ... So if you use the I method, it's very, it's less aggressive. It's much easier to use that method because then it's easily accepted and people will listen. Usually the person will listen because you're not formulating an opinion. You're just telling them how you feel. There's nothing wrong with that now, is there? However, you're still communicating. So that's an easy way of talking, especially if there has been some kind of disruption and upsetness in this connection. I'm seeing the words disagreements and struggles. I'm seeing that on my mind's eye right now. Sagittarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity, some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. Also, very soon on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, I will be uploading something quite soon, hopefully within the next week, even within the next few days by the time this is uploaded. So hopefully you guys will be able to see something brand new on that channel. I know I've been sick for a very long time. I believe it's just simple allergies, but it's very difficult for me to record when I have bronchitis, obviously. For obvious reasons. It's a recording. I have to speak. All right, guys. Have a look at that other channel. I do have some videos on that regarding past life, spiritual connections, and spiritual connections in general. I have relationship-related videos where there's advice, and that advice I give based on the feelings and emotions that I have seen from people that they go through. And also one of them I had, it was the most recent, but now it's been there for a while now. That is on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to avoid those type of things. All right, I'll see you guys again. Take care. Stay safe. Bye now.